I feel like this might not be the appropriate. That's fine.
What? What's wrong with squirt? Dude, I used to love that stuff.
ASMR.
Oh, you got soda on the mic.
Shh. I didn't think it would do
It's
that.
expensive. Welcome back to the Blonde
Conspiracies.
Chronicles. We are unveiling. I'm being... what is the word?
Indoctrinated?
Indoctrinated? There's another word for... I'm being...
Informed?
Enlightened. That was the word. Enlightened on some conspiracy theories because apparently I don't know anything.
There's a lot.
Like I said before, the only one that I know about, I don't even know anything about it. I just know what it is the Illuminati. I know that's a huge.
I don't know if you
thing.
followed Shane Dawson before he got very controversial.
I had never liked Shane Dawson to begin with, so
he used to do a lot of conspiracy theory videos, like hour-long ones, and
I know
I don't. That's something else that like hits home, and it's sad because like all the YouTubers are very controversial nowadays.
They're either controversial or they're quitting.
Yeah.
Rest in peace
Matt
to Matt Pat. I swear, if Markiplier quits YouTube, I'm done.
That's it.
That's it.
That's my
Mark or
third
Jack.
reason.
One of those two.
Well, Jack hasn't posted in I think well over a month. We're close to.
That's fine. He's still there.
He's still on the internet. He hasn't made a video.
Yeah. I'm waiting for it.
All right. So the first one, just being aliens. What do you?
I don't believe in aliens.
You don't believe in aliens? So
this
is definitely a conspiracy theory for you.
Unless you're talking about like the illegal aliens.
No. Why?
No,
yes, I don't believe in immigrants. What do you mean?
Whoa. Yeah, no,
what do you mean?
I don't. I genuinely don't believe that aliens are a thing.
How? It's such a large universe. You telling me that there's not like another star system out there, a third planet,
maybe there is
Goldilocks zone?
Maybe the Goldilocks zone. Maybe there is. I personally.
But like by aliens, I'm not saying like little green men or little gray men with big bulgy eyes. I'm meaning like any life form that is like out in the universe. Like there's like a little speck of, I don't know, bacteria.
I mean, I don't believe it. As a kid, I'll tell you this. I did. There was these videos on YouTube, and it was like, this was back when YouTube just started, and like, YouTube was still very like new,
primitive.
So like, you didn't really like, you could believe anything you saw on YouTube, and it was these videos. It was like, oh my gosh, I'll have to look it up at some point. But it was like these guys, there's an alien in my house, and then you just see like this weird alien pop off in my corner and go back.
Yeah,
and those as a kid terrified me, and I will say, as a kid, I 100% believed that was a thing. But as of right now, me personally, aliens don't really. No. What is your take on the aliens?
Strongly believe in aliens.
What is in Area 51?
You don't know what Area 51 is?
I know what Area 51 is. What is in Area 51?
Aliens.
Remember the whole like people storming Area 51? Like,
I'm shocked no one got anything out of that.
Naruto running into like
how did no one get a little alien out of there? That's what I'm very,
because I don't think anybody got in.
Yeah, they probably like shot a couple people. Honestly, that's probably something that's.
I mean,
there's no way that you're telling me if like a bunch of people did show up, and like the government didn't just like go.
Well, I mean, if I were to run up onto, say, I was in that situation to want to go to Area 51, and I run up to the gates, and then I just see a freaking AR-15 pointed at my head,
that'd be it.
I'd turn around. I'd walk away. I said, I'm just kidding. I don't think there's anything here. I'll walk away. I thought that said a meth control lab.
No, so this is like a two-parter. So Alaska. So apparently, a lot of people believe. So like, you know how there's like a really high like ice wall in Alaska?
Yeah, sure.
So there's apparently this. Hold on, my shoe. Apparently, there's a really high wall in Alaska, and no one's ever
getting over walls. It's okay.
No one's ever made it over.
Send me over.
Someone's never made it over, and apparently they have it like kind of like guarded. So if you try to like fly over it, like people's like helicopters and planes have got shot down.
Oh jeez.
So, like, and a lot of people believe there's something on the other side of it. Like
there probably is. What is people believe that a research facility in Alaska is a mind control lab?
I feel like that'd be a great place to put a mind control lab because like there's not that many people there.
Who's in Alaska?
There's some people.
In the mountains of Alaska, you can find the high frequency active auroral research program that helps scientists study the furthest distance. Okay, 180 antennas.
Yeah.
What are they trying to do out there in Alaska, dude?
Mind control, apparently. Ooh. A safeguard complex in North Dakota was built during Cold War, but something is related to the Illuminati, the one you know the most about.
The Illuminati is the one that I know of. I don't know anything of it. I just know the name because it's a very...
apparently like every famous person is like a part of the Illuminati. And
dude, it's like the freaking... I'm not going to mention the list. I don't want to do that.
I don't know, the leaked list.
Controversial. I don't want to get into that.
But this one is a $500 million building shaped like an unfinished pyramid, much like the one you can see in the back of a dollar. And has a circle on each face.
Where is this at?
North Dakota. Mysteriously, the building was opened in an operation for only a day. It was on October 1st, 1975, and closed on October 2nd. Congress decided to end the program, leading to many conspiracy theories.
So much of the building is actually used by the Illuminati because of this pyramid. It's a pyramid shape, so people are going to automatically assume Illuminati.
Reasonably so.
Which is symbol of Freemasonry, the teachings of the largest secret society. Mm-hmm. I have heard that like people think that every celebrity is a part of a secret like Illuminati Hotties is the name of a rock band.
I respect that. Well,
but like that is like one that I've heard that people think that like every celebrity is a part of the Illuminati, and like it's a huge ordeal. Just Hollywood in general. It's not even just celebrity.
Well, did you hear the one? I like obviously everyone's conspired because like there was a video of Taylor Swift. I know this is gonna be very controversial because everyone loves T Swift.
Don't diss on T Swift. Sorry, I saw a game. I saw a game.
You got games? But so, obviously, T Swift, one of the most popular women that has ever been.
Probably the most popular woman right now.
Honestly, with how like things are going for her, she is the most popular woman. There's a video of where she blinks and it looks like she has like lizard eyes. That's another one, like lizard people.
Okay, yes, I have seen that one as well.
And then there's also another one concerning her that she is actually like the daughter of a cult member from like 100 years ago because like they look strikingly alike.
Jeez. Well, that's the thing. You can pinpoint things like that. Take her Swift. Man, back at it with the bad spelling. It's like at the one place that we used to work at. She spelled names wrong all the time. What was the one? It was Agica. It was Ajegeka. It was Agica. The girl's name was
Angelica.
No, it wasn't even. It was something not even related to that. Like
no, it wasn't. It was Angelica.
Okay, it might have been Angelica. This was years ago. But like, so I walk up to the window to, greet this person, and I couldn't even ask her name because the name was just spelled Agica. I'm like, there's no way this girl's name is literally Agica. So I was like, what was the name for the order? She goes, oh, it was Angelica. And I just, you were right behind me, taking orders and making drinks. You were right behind me, and I turned around and I looked directly at you, and you just went right back down here to the iPad and just kept doing the stuff.
How do I explain that I can't spell?
So for one, it was also like
I can't type.
It's also first thing in the morning.
I can't type.
She can't type. I just watched her misspelled.
Well, it's only because the computer's so far away. Like
I just
if I
watched
had it
her misspell Taylor. So
I spelled daughter wrong. It was really bad. You didn't see that one though. But so this is
Taylor Swift, the clone of a former satanic leader. Ooh.
Yeah, it's a cult. Bleep the.
I just wasn't expecting to see that as the title.
So Beyonce, obviously.
This was back in 2016. There's no way people are still talking about this.
Well, not now because she's dating Trevor Kelsey.
Travis
Obviously.
Kelsey.
Oh, Travis. Oops,
God,
sorry. Don't
come on.
I'm not that huge of a T Swift fan. She makes great music, but like,
I mean,
not that
I don't keep up
invested.
with their personal life. I just hear it because it's on every social media platform.
I didn't know that she had a boyfriend of 9 years until last year, right before the breakup, and then they broke up, and then I was devastated.
I don't keep up with Taylor Swift's actual personal life. I am unfortunately one in the social media world, so I hear everything.
So obviously Beyonce, the queen, is the Illuminati.
Gosh, the great just the beginning line of this is the internet is full of crazy celeb conspiracy theories. Beyonce is in the Illuminati. Katy Perry is John
Benet Ramsey.
John Benet Ramsey.
Do you know about the John
Don't
Benet?
know. No.
So she was this one's
Harry
huge.
Styles and Lewis Hamilton are in love.
Yes.
And using Lewis's baby as a cover-up for their relationship.
Yes. Understandably.
Is this when One Direction was still a thing?
Well, no, they still believe this. Like diehard fans still
Well, I'm
believe.
saying, was this back when like One Direction was like...
I don't think it was 2016.
They weren't broken up at that point, were they?
I think they were.
Just keep going on. I'm just gonna look this up.
John Benet Ramsey is a very serious. Like it was a cold case for a while.
Oh, okay.
So they had no idea how this girl, like she was only like 6 or 7 at the time. Like they have no idea how she died, and like because of the technology that they had whenever she did die, like because they found DNA, but they weren't able to properly test it.
Mm-hmm.
But now, like apparently they're saying like our DNA testing is so much better, and like any day now they're gonna figure it out, and like they definitely have eliminated some like people that could have done it based on the DNA like test that they did back then, and they're completely like reopening it. So they think that, and a lot of people have claimed that like they are John Benet, and
see that's where it's like, oh, I'm John Benet Ramsey. No, you're not. Yeah, they broke up. They broke up in 2016, so this is probably around the time when they broke up.
So this is
I do see
her name is
the
Zena LeVay,
resemblance.
and then we got Taylor Swift. Flash up, right here. But so we've got her in the Swift.
I just love the Zena LeVay. Satanist is her title right on. I mean,
she was an animals rights activist, so you've got to give her that.
I do see like the resemblance, but then again, like it's one of those things that anybody can look like anybody. I'm sure there's someone out there that looks like me. You're more tan.
Yeah, honestly.
But like, I understand, but it's probably just people just like they saw this picture and thought, hey, that looks like Taylor Swift. Hey, let's put those two pictures together. Let's put this like
I can believe it. I strongly believe. I don't know about that because like the age difference and like I think Zena ended up dying. Unfortunately,
I'm sure there's a timeline issue with that doesn't really work.
Well, she was like obviously she was old enough to be around in like 1990, and I think Taylor Swift was born in like what 90.
What is it? It's 89, isn't it? Isn't that the name of her album? Is 1989? Pretty sure that's when she's born. Hey Siri.
Oops.
When was Taylor Swift born?
What?
Taylor Swift was born December 13th, 1989, and is 34 years old.
1989.
Jay-Z really the Illuminati? Is
Oh.
Donald Trump? Is Katy Perry?
Where's this coming from?
It's a video.
It's so interesting to me that people are so like they live their life around these conspiracies. Like conspiracy, like
If you told me that Beyonce's she's obviously the queen. So
Beyonce is the
queen
leader of the leader of the.
She has to be. There's no way.
There's no way she isn't.
Ooh, 9 questions about the Illuminati you're too afraid to ask.
Beyonce, there she is, right there again. What is the Illuminati? So it's just a secret society.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I understand.
it follows the ideology of Freemasonry.
Did the Illuminati manage to control
Illuminati
the world?
members don't trust anyone over the age of 30.
Huh.
Interesting.
Because they're too set in their ways.
I agree. Great. Historians tend to believe the Illuminati were only mildly successful.
At best.
Do we know this? Do we really know this?
Yo, that's me.
That's not you.
It's the Duke of Bavaria, dude.
Carl Theodore.
The guy who single-handedly took down the Illuminati.
He banned secret societies.
I'm sorry to tell you, buddy. It's still a thing, apparently.
How did their legend lived on?
That's the president right there. Was the president a part of the Illuminati?
Well, there is so many.
George Washington inadvertently promoted it. Oh, no.
How did he do it?
Not the president of the United States. Because everybody loves the president of the United States.
I know nothing of politics. I will not.
Neither do I. I won't. Listen, they say,
Look,
yo,
Jay-Z,
we gotta do the triangle. That's the thumbnail. Which is us
another
just doing this.
really big one is so the Illuminati apparently, like, in order to join, and you have to do a lot of things, and like there's a lot of like you do humiliating things. I believe Little Nas, he did something humiliating. Doja Cat did something humiliating, and then you have to like feature the devil in some way.
I have seen the Lil Nas X stuff because, like, obviously, like, with his music in the most recent times has been with, I mean, his music in general, and then he did the Montero, I think is what it was. Like, the video of it was like the devil was like the main part of that song. And then he just released a song literally called J Christ.
I did not know that. I don't listen to him personally.
Well,
because
it was like, oh, he had posted a video on TikTok. I was like, oh, I've turned my life to God and I've done all this stuff. And like, there's people that were like, listen, this might be true. Like, we'll see it through. And then there were the ones that were like, it's just 100% like a publicity thing. Like, it's 100% fake. Because there are a lot of people that do that and that have like recently and have done that and have been genuine with it. But it's like, you see someone like Lil Nas X and you're like a little iffy about it because of the stuff that he's done previously. So people called BS right out the gate. And we're like, this is not true. It's not going to happen. And then he literally released a song literally called J Christ, and it was just making fun of it. And it was like, everybody was like, we knew it. We knew that it was fake. There was no way that
I
he
don't
actually
know why he would. If you're going to post videos like that, just stick with it. Don't.
No, I think it was just 100% just to get publicity on his new song.
I feel like, but like hate, like, yeah, hate's still attention, but like your revenue.
But the thing is, everybody loves it.
I'm very shocked about that, honestly, because especially with because Doja Cat, she also did a video where she was dressed up as a demon, and I think it was Paint the Town Red.
Yeah, that's literally what the song is.
So she dressed up as a demon in that one, and like a lot of people were very up in arms about it. So I don't know if she's going to do something.
That's the thing. Like, you have the people that are so upset about it. Then you have the ones that are like, oh, that's pretty cool. That's cool. That's a good song. Like,
there have been a lot of other people that have like not like quite dressed up as the devil, but they've like inadvertently had like symbols.
A very common symbolic thing, I think, in music specifically, because like you get music videos, you could basically do anything with it.
Yeah.
Even if even if the song really
if.
doesn't have anything to do with it, like the symbolism is still there. And I mean, obviously that's everywhere, unfortunately. So that I do. Bigfoot. Sorry, I believe in Bigfoot.
You believe in Bigfoot, but you don't believe in aliens.
Bigfoot's out there. Sasquatch, dude, he's out there. I will find him one day. Me and him will be best friends. My favorite thing is the people that like cameras have gotten so
and they're all
high.
still blurry.
Like,
they're all
cameras have
blurry.
gotten so good over the last just 2 years. But for some reason, anytime there is a Bigfoot sighting, the video looks like it was filmed in a potato. And it was like, you're telling me that there's not one. I still believe in it, though.
How is he high? Well, here's another one. Apparently, aliens and Bigfoot go together. Because the reason you see a Bigfoot and then like, whoa, he's gone. Because aliens just, they sneak him up so you can't find real evidence of it.
I don't know. Where is Bigfoot at? Like, where's that?
Apparently, we have a Bigfoot here.
I doubt that. That's just a hairy guy walking around Pennsylvania. That's all that is.
But
There's some
apparently, like
weird
we
people out here,
have,
I'll
like
tell
we
you
have
that.
like our own. I think they're like shorter Bigfoot, big feet.
But there's only one Bigfoot, though.
Like they're like species to them almost.
Although the Bigfoot sightings are all over the U.S., Washington State has the highest number.
But we have some apparently here because they do trail walk, Bigfoot walks at the local nearby state park.
I was like, spit it out.
Well, I'm trying to think of a way that's not like doxing us in a way. Like this is exactly where
Yeah,
we live.
no, I get you.
This
For
is
not,
exactly where we live, boys.
we live in. My address is 18.
I do not live here.
I'm not gonna put my.
I'm an
I'm
alien.
not gonna put my address in it. You think I'm crazy?
But still, I didn't want to be like, yeah, so like, but like we have Bigfoot walks at the local state park.
Really? I'll go do a Bigfoot walk. I think I don't know. It's such a silly thing to believe in. Like I understand that. I just think it's funny. I didn't know Bigfoot was a conspiracy theory. I just thought it was something fun.
Well, that's kind of like what are they called? Like whenever you have like, they're cryptids, like Mothman.
Dude, Mothman, he's real.
If Mothman's not real,
Mothman's real.
burnt. But like Mothman and things like that.
Everybody loves it. All my homies love Mothman.
What are a bunch of cryptids? Because like there's a bunch like because I know ours is stupid. Like the state.
Listen, all my homies love Mothman.
Who doesn't like Mothman? Champ. He's a
Wait, hold
North
on.
American lake monster.
Wait, so the Loch Ness monster, Nessie.
Yeah, Nessie is
I
considered.
believe in Nessie as well. Nessie, she's out there.
How do you believe in Nessie?
There she is, Loch Ness monster,
Yeah.
Nessie, right there, lake monster in
I like-
Scotland.
I do very much like
The
the
Loveland
Loveland frog
frog
in
in
Ohio. He's just a big frog.
Dude, I want to go to Scotland just to find Nessie and prove her real. She's out there. The megalodon. Okay, megalodon. I believe.
Haven't
do.
there actually been skeletons?
So
of that?
I
How's that one
do.
a
So the
cryptid?
megalodon. I tell you this. Growing up as a kid, I love sharks. Sharks fascinated me. Like the whole like, I forget what channel did it, but it was the whole Shark Week stuff. And they would it was just sharks all the time. And it was a whole thing in the megalodon. I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. I can't remember if they actually saw it or what, but there was they attacked a shark that they thought was a megalodon. And the thing was up above and then it just dived down.
That's terrifying.
To a point where sharks wouldn't be able to live because they had a tracker and they were watching it go down.
Oh my god!
And it went down to a super deep point where sharks wouldn't be, and
that's horrifying.
and it just stayed down there. But and I'm I just thought it was super cool. I love.
What about mermaids? Do you believe in mermaids?
No,
Do you know?
I'll believe it when I see it. The not the chupacabra.
we're
No,
not on the chupacabra yet. We're still on mermaids. Do you know that based on how a manatee looks, or is it a manatee? Because
yes,
the
the manatee is the big little.
yeah, but have you ever seen them swim? It looks like they have little kneecaps.
I have not seen that.
Hold on, I'll show you a picture of it.
No, all I know is that John Cena was a mermaid in the Barbie movie. That's all. That's
Look, that looks like a person.
manatee. Oh my gosh, it does.
Yeah, a lot of people think that sailors.
They swim the same too.
Yeah, so a lot of people think sailors were just oh my god.
A siren's the same thing, right? It's just a bad mermaid.
I think. But imagine you get lured to your death by such a cute little. This is because a lot of
cute.
You don't think manatees are the cute? Look at that face.
Okay, never mind that. They were just a bad picture.
They're just
of
sea puppies. They're literally just sea puppies. But it obviously from this view, looking out there.
Yeah, that was the picture I was looking at, and it just didn't really look. Okay, that I can see. I can see that.
And they're so gentle, and because they're so nice, they are getting close to being extinct. They're very low.
Any animal these days are getting close to being extinct because we don't take care of the world anymore.
That is very true. Recycle, kids. But look how cute they are, and then
Dude, it's a mermaid right there.
yeah. But
Same thing, splitting image. But
But this is like one of like the bigger. But anyway, so like a lot of people were like, yeah, mermaids, and then you see like
Leave the beluga whales alone. I cannot believe you did this to me.
and then like how do you
Man, she's
think?
just yapping, isn't she?
I bring the picture up because like that's like
Okay, so that wasn't the picture she was talking. That wasn't who she was pointing at.
maybe it is a beluga whale, but like manatees also look like that.
Oh, okay,
That
yeah.
image, like
So the beluga whale. Okay, that is funky looking.
like their knees.
Oh, thank you. Put it away. Put it back.
So correction, it was a beluga whale that has the weird.
Sorry. Yeah. No disrespect to the manatees. I'm sorry. I love.
They're very cute still. I
we
still stand by that.
We love manatees.
But like the manatee, like the way that their like body is.
No, yeah, that's 100% like looks like knees under like a sheet.
What's a skeleton? Like, yeah, and like just that's a skeleton.
Yeah. Okay.
Terrifying.
What other?
Chupacabra.
Okay. So the chupacabra is a very
Spanish for goat sucker.
yes,
Starters.
it's a Hispanic thing. And I grew up with this thinking that it was a real thing because I was told that it was a real thing.
Even in the United States, I don't think we have them here.
Your parents will tell you things to get you to listen to them. I was told the chupacabra, if we were to play outside too late, the chupacabra would get us, and that would why you would come inside. And like genuinely, it was that. Like I'm telling you, like I'm being like, give me this real quick. Like I'm being
The
100.
Puerto Rican, it's originally from Puerto Rico, but
Oh my gosh, chupacabra. It's a weird looking dog. It's a scary looking right there. That right there. Like
is that images your family would show you?
no, we what do we know about the chupacabra? Like this doesn't correlate with me. Like that's not. It's literally
Those
just
are more of the images I have seen.
these
There's,
are
the
more
weird,
like a feral looking dog, and like I fully believe this as a kid, and I mean I don't know if I still do now or not.
I mean, if it was a dog, I feel like that is
Yeah, like this is like
most
this
likely.
is more like the visual.
that is what I think of because of like the modern like movie.
Yeah, no. So
aspect of it.
I think of this. Like this is exactly what popped up in my head, and it's like I saw that in the list, and I grew up with that, so like it's super. That was just that brought. It was that and the boogeyman.
But yeah,
My mom be like, "Hey, you stay outside too late. The boogeyman will like get you." Like, and he stands in the corner in the dark, and then like, and as a kid, we thought, "Oh, he's out there. He's gonna get us."
what about the Mongolian death worm? Which is a big worm
Worm in the Gobi
with
Desert.
like teeth.
I mean, I don't know. Let me go to the Gobi Desert, and I'll go debunk it.
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot, large and hairy ape-like creature.
Capolobo is a humanoid anteater monster.
Yo, there he is, gray alien. From,
Brazil.
no, I don't believe that.
In Nazi USA or UFO conspiracy lore. Interesting.
The Honey Island swamp skunk ape. The Yeti, the abominable snowman.
That one, honestly,
I feel like
can believe.
that. I can believe that.
Like you're telling me that
There's
like
some-
an area that we don't really mess with that often because like obviously not many people live in the
North
quarter.
and the South Pole. There's 100% a Yeti out there somewhere.
Jersey Devil.
Mothman, there he is. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, he's in Virginia.
What a guy.
They have like a statue to him in the.
I don't doubt that. That's really
They
funny.
do. It's a big metal
Winged man,
statue.
birdman, UFO bird, mason bird,
Thunderbird. Do you
monster.
believe in the Thunderbird?
The heck's the Thunderbird? Just a giant bird?
It's a huge bird that Native Americans.
I don't
used
know
to
anything.
believe.
I don't know anything about it to say yes. So just click on the name.
I guess I could.
Oh, okay. I've seen that.
Huge Thunderbird. I had to
yeah.
do a lot of art projects for this in school.
Yeah, no, I don't know enough about it to make a yes, I believe in that
Or
or
just
not.
just chew you up. Why not? Might as well. Yeah. Do you
The
this-
mattress what?
Apparently mattress firm because like it's a perfect money laundering business
No
idea.
one goes
Who-
into mattress stores
exactly.
these days.
Exactly. So like that.
There's that one that's by in the one place that we live that has been like 4 different mattress stores since I lived here. Sorry, I very much almost gave it. You said exactly what it was too.
But like, yeah, so apparently like a lot of people believe like Mattress Firm.
I just think mattress stores in general, there has to be something going on there. Because who goes to a store to buy a mattress these days? At the price that they are?
Honestly, yeah, you can just buy one online for cheaper.
I mean, I get the whole like, oh, I would like to, feel the bed. No, I'm okay. The
Yeah.
Ku Klux Klan.
So apparently Martin Luther King
Okay,
Jr.'s
I don't like that.
death.
I don't like that date.
What? Why? What's wrong with the date? Oh, it's your birthday.
I was gonna say that I wasn't gonna say anything.
You killed him. You killed him.
Yeah, in 1968.
Martin Luther King's death
Not
was
that
apparently believed to have been done by the FBI or the KKK,
Why?
and they framed Ray.
Why?
Well, I mean, for the FBI's perspective, who else is? I feel like that the easiest scapegoat would have just been the KKK.
At that point in time, yeah.
I don't know.
Not the Ku Klux Klan.
Was his assassinator considered a part of it?
Yo! Roswell. Let's go to Roswell, New Mexico, and go see what the hubbub about the aliens is. Same with the UFOs. We have so many good cameras nowadays.
Well, this picture is from 1977.
Still, if aliens exist, you think we would have seen something in the last couple years?
Oh yeah, do you hear we have like a lake lost monster? That's the one we spoke about. Yeah, there's no picture of it. It's just the
Well, then I don't believe it. I've seen pictures of Nessie. She's out
Denver
there.
Airport.
Twice the size of Manhattan. Oh my gosh. Almost every corner.
$2 billion over budget. Oh my god.
I just believe that the building. Oh. Something really has an underground structure that is used as bunkers or the headquarters of the supposed world-controlling group, the Illuminati.
And
The
then
Illuminati's
neo-Nazis.
behind everything.
And
You
then
think
the neo-Nazis also
built it?
built it.
Oh my gosh.
Interesting. This one I have heard of. Like,
Okay.
they don't believe Mount Rushmore is, like, just a statue. Like, they feel like they built it for a reason. And, like, there's so many things that apparently, like, there's, like, secret chambers. And then, like, other people are like, oh, well, like, yeah, how do you think they built it? Like, of course, they need to be, like, secret chambers.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, this one. The chemtrails. Have you heard about the chemtrails?
No, I haven't heard of it. Like, the only ones of so far that I've heard of is the Illuminati, Bigfoot, and the aliens. And the Chupacabra. That's not even on this list, though. That was a whole separate thing that we were looking
Well,
at.
like, so you know how, like, planes fly above you and they leave, like, the white trail?
Yeah.
So apparently the government is, like, trying to poison us by dropping chemicals in, like, the little trails behind them, and, like, they create
If the government wanted to poison us, I think they would. They have
COVID.
They have pretty easy ways of doing it. I don't think you have to go by plane to poison people. If we're being completely honest,
Apparently COVID was also. COVID's another
COVID's
one of
not
the.
real.
No, apparently, like, it's a man-made in a lab, and then they were like, blame it on China, and then they threw it.
China.
And then they threw it out, and they were like, here, have some fun. Do you know that apparently SpongeBob is based after, like, chemical warfare?
No, I did not know that SpongeBob was based off chemical.
Apparently, like, there's, like, a whole thing around it. Because, like, the water and, like, because Sandy's living underwater. Wait.
Oh my
so
gosh.
bad.
Okay, this is gonna SpongeBob
See?
15 dark. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a whole. SpongeBob was a very weird show.
Yeah. Like, and like,
And like, I didn't realize that until I got older. Like, watching older episodes of SpongeBob, like, it's such a fever dream type of
Yeah.
show. It was like, that actually happened in the show?
I think the funniest thing is, like, the dolphins being, like, the actual swearing. Because the guy that actually voiced SpongeBob actually did swear. And they used the dolphin
so
sound.
funny to me.
So the first conspiracy towards SpongeBob is Mr. Krabs adopted Pearl after her parents were killed by whalers. So obviously, Mr. Krabs is a crab.
Mr. Krabs is raising
Pearl is a
Pearl for
where?
slaughter? What? What?
So it's looking like he's trying to sell her up to get
I guess.
some money.
No, he loves his daughter. He wouldn't do that.
SpongeBob theory regarding the pair having to do with Krabby Patty formula. The user whale carcass can maintain an entire ecosystem for a very long time. That Mr. Crab happened upon Miss Pearl's mother's carcass and built the entire Krusty Krab around it.
Oh my god.
And was using the secret formula and adopting Pearl in the process.
I wonder what.
And then they're going to use her for the new supply.
I wonder what, because you know that these got to the creators of SpongeBob. And, they genuinely, for a fact.
Or they're like, you got us.
They're either, oh, man, they're onto us. Or they're they made just a show about just a bunch of people living underwater. And they see these conspiracy theories and they're like, what did we just do? What did we cause?
There's so many things around that to begin with. There are conspiracy theories about, every show, every movie.
Yeah.
So,
there's probably they can make conspiracy theories about us.
Yeah. They probably just, do you think they just go out in public and they're, making conspiracy theories about people?
Oh.
Patrick has antisocial personality disorder.
Patrick's just a special being.
I heard about the drug
I have
one.
seen this one, that these characters are addicted to a drug. I have seen this one.
Yeah, so obviously we start off with SpongeBob, immense joyfulness, pain, and knowing knowledge of the bizarre could form effects of speed, but doesn't stop there. Patrick's laziness and drowsiness are to be part of his consumption of marijuana. Squidward, his performance is heroin, and Mr. Krabs could even be the dealer.
I hate how much that makes sense.
So Bikini Bottom was created to nuclear testing, the exact one I was looking at.
Okay.
Suggesting Bikini Bottom was another island, Bikini Atoll, which was not only where nuclear weapons were being tested, but also what the bikini swimsuit was named after. I did not know that one. Interesting. The actual Bikini Atoll in the Marshall Islands now turned aquatic mutations, thus explaining the modern letter system.
Huh.
I know that was a huge one. Another one, 7 Deadly Sins.
The main characters are the 7 deadly sins. So we got greed is Mr. Krabs. That makes sense. Envy is Plankton. Makes sense. Sloth is Gary.
That one doesn't make sense.
Pride is Sandy. I guess.
Yeah, she's very prideful.
Wrath is Squidward. Gluttony is Patrick. And SpongeBob is Lust. I will say Mr. Krabs and Plankton.
Spot on.
100%.
Well, I guess because Gary is a snail, maybe they are saying he's slower and lazier because of that.
But no, I'm just saying greed and envy are 100% Mr. Krabs and Plankton. That is their characters in that show. SpongeBob has been placed as a caretaker for... Squidward has been placed as a caretaker for SpongeBob by his rich parents.
You only see his parents twice in the entire series. They asked to keep a watchful eye on SpongeBob.
SpongeBob can't. That I believe that SpongeBob can't handle himself.
Well, he's got Patrick.
That's like me and you going out and just living life without having someone there to take care.
Mr. Krabs sold his soul. They came up with the idea that Mr. Krabs sells his soul to the Flying Dutchman to be able to talk to money. The end of the episode revealing Krabs already sold his soul 8 times.
Oh my!
And he did this for
that's
supernatural
not even a
abilities.
conspiracy theory. It's just something that's happened in the show.
It's just as probable.
Krabby Patties are made of actual crab.
Yeah, they
meat.
apparently use.
Has it ever been revealed what the actual Krabby Patty secret formula is?
No, but apparently, because you only see Mr. Krabs, there's no other crabs, so. What happened to all the other crabs? SpongeBob is a war veteran suffering from PTSD.
What?
Apparently, he's a veteran. Mr. SquarePants is an ex-army soldier who has PTSD and was sent back home because of battle fatigue, and now he tries to live a life as a fry cook. His verbal pattern, calling people of higher authority sir and showing tremendous respect to all of his elders, sounds like military training.
Listen,
you can't shake off.
You're never too young to have Vietnam flashbacks. Just keep that in mind.
Every character has a mental illness.
I've seen that one too.
SpongeBob is codependency. Patrick has multiple personality disorder, which we've already said. Well, he has antisocial. And then Mr. Puff has PTSD due to consistent car crashes.
Do you blame her? Do you see how bad of a driver SpongeBob is, dude?
Yeah, that one. I don't know. Some people are just bad drivers in general. I feel like it's not even just
women. Sorry. I didn't mean it.
You're a bad driver too, all right?
What?
You're a bad driver too.
No. I have never had a bad driving experience in my life. Stop looking at me. Read the next.
Recount all of the just slide photos.
No, don't bring it up. Just the next conspiracy theory, please.
These are all like stupid. Where are all the good juicy ones? Ohio State University recorded a signal that is theorized to be sent from an
extraterrestrial being,
an alien.
Fake.
But you believe in Bigfoot.
Okay, so what is more of a logical thing to be real?
Aliens.
Other than you already are set on the aliens being a thing. But like, if you were to add, like, I feel like the majority of people would believe Bigfoot over an alien.
I don't know. I like
because Bigfoot could just be a freaking giant bear that just walks around like a guy.
But then it's not. But then it's not a.
But like,
it
seems more logical for Bigfoot to be a thing than it seems for an alien to be a thing.
Bigfoot is fake.
But you believe in aliens.
Bigfoot.
People out there just watching us.
Aliens.
No wonder they. Well, you see the world they were living in. There's has to be a reason why they don't come down here.
I would hide from us as well.
Wait, is that Jackie Kennedy?
That is my girl, Princess Diana.
Metal.
That is Diana, my princess.
I'm sorry.
Show a picture of Jackie Kennedy and Princess Diana side by side, please. They look nothing. Wait.
Oh no. I feel so stupid that I said that because now that you say that, I'm like,
My princess.
I understand. I was wrong. I made a mistake. I apologize.
There are very big conspiracy theories around her death.
Yes,
and the Queen tried to kill her because of the divorce.
I have heard about that. Oh, no, not the Holocaust.
JFK's assassination. The moon. Have you ever seen the moon landings fake?
Okay, so the fake moon landing thing is one I have heard of. I don't feel like I'm in a position to make any like.
I don't know. That flag was moving.
I don't feel like I'm in any position to make any opinion on them because, for one, I don't know a lot about it. I just know about it from like the little bit that I've heard, and
well, apparently it was like the lighting.
It's also the fact I don't care.
Well, like also if you look at the photo, it's like the lighting. Like it looks like you can see like more like a studio light beaming on it. You don't see any stars. Like I think I don't like.
When was this? 1969.
Mm-hmm. One of the first.
Just go ask Neil Armstrong or Buzz Aldrin. I'm sure they know.
I think they might be dead.
I don't think so. They're still alive. They might not be like living their best lives right now, but I think they might still be alive.
I don't know if they're still alive. But like there's like the lighting.
No, Neil Armstrong died in 2012. So can't ask him, fortunately.
Ooh, so Princess D.
Buzz Aldrin's still alive. He's 94. We'll go ask him.
Buzz, come on the podcast. We've got a question.
You're fourth on the list, though, so you got to wait. There's other people that want to be on it first, so sorry.
I feel like he's in no hurry to even want to. He's probably like.
We'll come to you. Okay.
Respects beneath his base boot. Obviously, Princess D's death was
okay,
no
so
incident.
I have heard a little bit about this one in the past.
Apparently, there was this theory that she's pregnant at the time of the crash. And then the coroner said, "Oh, no baby." Who was the baby?
I don't.
Was it another? It's another man.
Alien.
What's like the? Is that like the alien sound? Obviously, 9/11 was an inside job. That is a huge conspiracy. We're not going to talk about that.
Oh, yeah. So there's a lot of these that we're going to skip because I don't want to
The Earth is flat.
Oh my gosh.
Flat
Okay.
earther.
This is a funny conversation because I know someone who is 100% certain that the world is flat. And it's somebody I used to go to church with.
Okay.
But it's just such a funny conversation because we would always have it, and we would have like our church retreats. And he would sit there, and he's an older guy. He was like mid-30s, I think.
Yeah.
But he was friends with everybody, so he knew. But he sat there. He'd have conversation with us, and he's 100% certain that the Earth was actually flat, and we would sit there and tell him like this stuff, and it's so funny to me.
My favorite is all those people that think Earth is flat believe the other planets are round.
Yeah, like what's the logic in that?
Or my favorite is they're all flat. So everything in
It's just a flat picture. Like I remember one video I saw. It was these people, they were trying to debunk the fact that the Earth was flat, or they were trying to prove that the Earth was flat. And they're like, they put these boards up like within a certain distance of each other, and there was a hole like in each. And they said, theoretically, if the Earth is flat, they should be able to shine a flashlight through this end, and you stand on the other side, and you should be able to see that light flash through it. And they're standing up there, all right, turn the light on. Light wasn't showing. And they said that if you lift it up and you see it, that means the Earth is flat because it's curving. And they couldn't see it. And you go, okay, lift your hand up. The light comes through perfectly clear. And it was like, they're like, oh. And then that was the last of the clip because they were trying to prove that it wasn't.
They don't say anything else. They kind of just start.
I mean, your show's canceled at that point. Like, but no, the Earth is not flat. Do you believe that the Earth is flat?
No, okay. I don't. I can't get behind it because like how is everything flat? Also, like
it's just
that
was one
sun,
conspiracy theory that I totally forgot about, was the Earth being flat.
Also, people try to explain how the moon would also be flat, but then like the phases of the moon is also
it doesn't make sense, and it's not. Yeah.
It's also another one. Vaccines, obviously.
Wait, hold on. Is this? Yes, because it was a Netflix documentary.
No, you're lying. Netflix did not.
Oh my gosh! Please show the clip. They're not going to show the video, but yeah, I knew that it had to be. I knew it was a Netflix thing. Of course, it was. Oh no.
Obviously.
All right.
COVID-19. The vaccine is a microchip, obviously, and then just the virus in general is population control.
That was a big thing for. I think it's still kind of like.
People still believe the vaccine is either a chip or poison. I
remember that, like,
day.
when the vaccine first came out, everybody was like, "Oh, it's it's a microchip. The government's trying to chip you."
Yes, I got belittled one time because I said I would get it.
COVID was a huge thing that like affected a lot of people. I know, like, I changed jobs right as COVID started.
Oh yeah.
So I left the one place, and right when I started at the main place.
Yeah.
It was, I keep like almost saying the name. This is more work for me to cut it out.
Just bleep it. I was like, just bleep it out.
But like that was I had started like the end of March, and it was like after that, like COVID came down hard. They had shut down all the inside stuff. It was just drive through.
Yeah.
And like I was scared that I'm like, I just switched jobs. I'm not gonna get hours. Little did we know we were perfectly fine.
Oh my God, completely.
But like I know that was a huge thing. And then, it's like, oh, the vaccine is government thing. And honestly, like I understand that people are crazy. I understand people get all like weirded out, but
yeah, I kind of just view it as like one of those things where like if I need to get it, I will. Like I'm not like against it. Like I'm not like it's chipping me, but like maybe we should have done like proper research.
Well, that was why I was like, when I texted you, I was like, wait, am I sure?
Well, I thought like Google was going to be a lot more generous.
Yeah, so unfortunately, Google was not being generous with this. So we got somewhat. We talked about.
There's just has to be parts where I feel like you're just kind of.
We talked about the 9/11. No, we did not talk about 9/11. No. Stop. Repeat.
Do you believe Earth is hollow?
No.
Have you never watched Center of the Earth with The Rock? Dwayne The Rock?
No, I watched the original Journey to the Center of the Earth with Brendan Fraser. It was in
I forgot about that
It was in 3D, and I saw it in the theaters. It
I
was
think-
one of the best movie experiences I ever had in my life.
One of the newer ones did too. Journey to the Years.
Journey to the Earth was The Rock, yes. But no, the one I remember was with Brendan Fraser. I saw that in theaters. That movie changed my life. 'Cause
Obviously,
that was the first 3D movie I had ever seen. Back in, 2008 when the movie came out? No way. It was 2008. That was 100% a guess.
Dang.
Yeah, that movie right there.
Didn't Tom Holland go in one? Or no, that's
Uncharted.
no. Is that Josh Hutcherson? Or no? Who does that?
That's what?
Little boy in the first
This
one.
one?
Yeah.
It is Josh Hutcherson, I think.
Oh yeah.
I think. Yeah, Josh.
I watched both. I watched both of them.
I have not seen the one with The Rock.
I've seen both.
But I mean, I think we talked about Google was just not very, very helpful. We talked about the Illuminati. We got onto the Bigfoot, all the cryptids in general. We got on the SpongeBob ones.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about the
SpongeBob
SpongeBob ones. The moon landing. Dude, look up Jackie Kennedy eats metal. It's just such a funny thing to me. Sheet metal. There it is, right there. Sheet metal.
Why do they say that about her?
Jackie Kennedy eats sheet metal. It's such a known
Is it,
thing,
is it
dude.
just as her teeth?
I think it was just the thing, yeah.
JFK was a feral creature who ate and enjoyed several obtuse objects such as sheet metal, spare change, pennies,
And the White House marble columns.
among others.
Apparently there was like audio of it or something. Yeah, see, because that's
That looks
Jackie
like
wants sheet metal.
that looks like
It's the Purge, dude.
it looks like We Happy Few almost.
Oh
the
my
game.
gosh!
You ever see that game?
Yeah, Jackie
very-
wants sheet metal.
God, that's mean.
I just know that's. I don't know.
Jackie Kennedy outside the scrap mill.
Yo, it's the chain chomper. That's so bad, dude.
That's awful.
All right. I
Her
think
teeth aren't even that bad, which is like the worst thing. Like obviously they're not completely straight, but like,
okay, we're done today. This is.
and the woman was too stunned to speak.
Oh my gosh! I think we learned that I believe in Bigfoot.
Only Bigfoot.
Only Bigfoot and Nessie. You can't forget about Nessie.
Chupacabras too.
Don't bring that up anymore. I'm gonna have nightmares because of the chupacabra now. I hope you understand.
There are a
that.
bunch of horror movies about it.
I don't want to watch things about what I grew up being terrified of.
Well, that's how you get over
And it's
it.
the same thing with clowns, dude. Clowns terrify me.
I don't know what everyone like dislikes about clowns.
So,
I don't
did I ever
think
tell you the story of why I don't like clowns?
I don't think so.
So, oh my goodness, how long ago was this? I was still living in Arizona at the time, so I was like 10 or 11. And we were sitting there and watching TV, and we didn't have like any channels or anything. It was just like whatever was on.
Yeah.
And there was this movie called Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
I love that movie. It's a great
but
70s?
listen. Yeah, 70s,
76.
80s. Yeah.
Love that movie. 10 out of 10 recommend everybody.
I've rewatched it since then, but 10-year-old me really haven't watched anything like that before. Watches this movie, and it terrified me. Because it was like, there was one scene in particular, it was like the family was out at like a restaurant or something, and the little kid like looks out the window and just sees the guy there with the hammer just like slamming it on his hand, and like that was just ingrained in my head. So like,
I feel like that was like the most PG of the movie.
And I
too.
watched the majority of this. I'm pretty sure I watched the whole movie, but like it terrified me. So it was like late at night. I went to bed, laid down, and I'm sitting there laying in my bed, and I look up, and I swear on everything that I know, I'm laying there, and I see like my closet, and I just see, because it was the big fat clown.
Fatso?
I think so, yeah, whatever. He like comes out of my closet with the hammer, like smacking it in his hand, and like I didn't like scream or anything. I sat there, and I got up and I went back out, and I sat in the living room, and I just sat there. I was just like, my mom and stepdad were like in the other room, and I'm just sitting there just scrolling to the TV again because I was terrified. So I'm sitting there. My mom comes in, go to bed. Like, it is late. Go to. I'm like, I can't. But I didn't tell her why. So, like, I just went to bed and I sat there. And I don't even think I slept that night. Because, like, in my head, that clown was in my closet. And since then, I have rewatched it. And I realized that it was so stupid for me to be scared of that. Because it's not really that scary of a movie.
It's so cheesy.
And it's like, it's not even,
time.
like, right now, like, it's not that I am scared of clowns. I just don't like them. I think they're kind of weird. And there was that whole, like, stunt in, like, 2012 where people were dressing up as clowns. I was scared that was going to happen. I was like,
there were people doing it everywhere. It's just not, it must not happen in your area.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to go out somewhere and then there's going to be a clown and I'm going to die. Like, it's going to happen. Like, I don't know. But that movie is the reason that scarred me for life of clowns. And like I said, they don't scare me as much anymore, but I prefer not to deal with it. And that movie wasn't, like I said, the movie's not even that scary. I have rewatched it and I thought it was pretty funny, but like, it's a cult classic movie. It's one of those movies that like everybody loves, but 10-year-old me thought it was the scariest movie I'd ever seen.
It's a great movie. I love it. I still watch it all the time.
It was one of the first like horror movies I ever watched.
I mean, I guess if that's like when you're first, like it's very
first
shocking.
experience in something like that. Yeah, no, that was.
Yeah.
But yeah, no clowns.
No clowns. It's great. I love it. Personally, I watched it.
What's that one movie that you really like? Your favorite movie?
Labyrinth.
No.
David Bowie.
There's the one I got you the shirt of for Christmas.
Oh, Rocky
Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
Rocky Horror Picture Show. I don't know why that popped in my head.
It's also a very cult classic, but also
also one I haven't seen.
It's kind of racy. Like it's very it's risque
for that time of the.
Well, they're doing a remake on it, and like I don't know if they already released it or not, but I'm definitely not interested in it because I feel like no remake's gonna top the original.
They're remaking everything these days, unfortunately.
Yeah, heard Willy Wonka was
I wouldn't saw that.
Heard that was a flop for most people.
So
most people don't know it was a musical, which I think the problem.
So that was the shock for me because
they didn't post about it.
Well, I didn't watch anything trailer-wise for this movie. So, like, and...
Listen up.
Personally, I didn't want to see it. I loved the original Willy Wonka. I did enjoy Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So, like, I just felt like it had already been redone once before and it was good.
Yeah.
But, obviously this one wasn't a remake. It was an origin story for Wonka, and I understand that. But I don't think it really didn't stand as much of a prequel or origin story as it could have been.
I think it was
not to spoil the movie.
I think it was just more based on like the fact it's a musical and everyone wasn't expecting it.
So like
musical.
Not to spoil it, but at the end of the movie, it ended off very happy and like lighthearted, which leading into Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, he was a very grumpy man.
Yeah.
It didn't really match up. I understand it, but there's like a big time frame in between, which I feel like they should have done something to match that. But once again, was not expecting the musical part of it. I like musicals. That's not like an issue with me, but it was like I was really. It opened with a song. Like it
really
right off the bat. I maybe got 5 minutes in, but like right off the bat, the first 10 minutes of the movie was a full on song, dance ensemble, and everything. So it threw me off for a loop. I did enjoy the movie, but for like a standalone movie, I don't correlate them with that because like obviously there was a couple songs that like were reminiscent from the original. They did do Pure Imagination. But like I was upset.
Obviously not.
I was upset because up until it was the last song they played in the movie. The last song was Pure Imagination. I was like, if they're gonna do a Wonka movie and they don't do that song, I'm like, the movie's just pointless. But it was the last song. Obviously, it's not the same.
Yeah.
It's not Gene Wilder. But it was just it was a very good standalone movie, but it does not make sense as a prequel or origin story for Willy Wonka. Obviously, the Oompa Loompa design was the exact same as the movies, but it was also a lot smaller than they were in the Wonka movie because in the movie he was like this tall.
Yeah, I saw that.
In the movie they're your height.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. so sorry.
Oh, you're right though.
But so like it was. I said the musical aspect was very different, and I feel like that's why a lot of people didn't like it. Was because they really didn't make that a big selling point of the movie.
Yeah, I feel like they should have been more like, hey, this is a musical.
This is a musical movie.
Do you know
you're going.
another musical that I was very shocked to find out it's a musical? Joker 2 with Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh my! I am very
and Lady Gaga.
I am very interested in that because I loved the first Joker.
I do too. That's
and like that is
That's
one of my
definitely one of my
that is
top
one of
five.
that is one of my favorite movies. And like I'm very interested in the fact that it is a musical.
But I think the vocally it's probably gonna be amazing because it's Lady Gaga.
Oh my goodness.
I think Joaquin has a
Joaquin can sing.
I was gonna say I think he has a really great voice
He
too.
did the Johnny Cash movie. Walk the Line, I think it was. I
never
could
saw
be
it.
completely wrong and being
never saw
wrong
that.
here. But like he can sing. So like that's gonna be very interesting. That comes out this year, I think.
Yeah, at the end of the year.
I'm excited for that one. Just because it is gonna be a musical. But like I've heard that it's not. So like it's
Well, if you Google it, it says musical.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it is going to be
I'm very
musical-esque.
interested to see how that plays out because I love the first one.
I know.
And I feel like they're gonna do good
But I
with
feel
the
like that's
second
a
one.
drastic change from the first one because, like, obviously the first one's not a musical; it's a very somber, like, it's a slow burn film as well. So I wonder if they're gonna be like if they're gonna keep the pace with the slow burn because it was
They
very.
probably will.
But how are you gonna do a slow burn musical? I feel like that's the.
I don't know. It'll definitely be interesting. I hope it's good.
Well, it has Lady Gaga on it. She does
It's, yeah.
everything amazing.
And Joaquin Phoenix did an amazing job with that character.
Oh yeah, he
Like,
definitely.
Well, I've seen like set pictures and stuff like that, and like I'm excited. That's one of my like anticipated movies of this year.
But I don't know. If have you ever seen like Lady Gaga do other acting? Because I know she does American Horror Story, and she plays the
I have
characters
seen-
so well.
I never watched the show, but I have seen clips. I know she was in that movie Shallow.
Oh
With
yeah, she
Bradley
did that
Cooper,
too.
which she did a song for that one. Other than that, I don't think I've seen her. I feel like I probably have seen her.
But
in
I
something
feel like
else.
for more of what the movie is, like American Horror Story is more like the closest thing compared to that because like
Yeah.
obviously that one was a love movie, wasn't it?
Which one?
The Shallow.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah, so I feel like American Horror Story.
an upcoming American musical thriller. That's so interesting.
Yeah, so I feel like that's weird to be doing like.
So she's Harley Quinn. Okay.
Mhm. I wonder how that's gonna play all out, but like
Yeah. See, it's
am
one of those
so
things that
excited.
I'm trying like. I've gone to the point with movies that like if there's a movie that I'm excited about, I won't watch anything about it because like nowadays with trailers they will show you the entire movie, and
Yeah, then you have to
it
go
kind of
see
it
it.
kind of takes away that aspect of like not knowing what you're going into. It's very rare that I'll go into a movie that I haven't seen anything of unless I specifically went out of my way to not watch anything about it. So like that's why like with this one I will probably stay away from it. That way I can be a little bit excited for
Yeah.
it. I know this year Deadpool 3 comes out
Oh yeah, it does.
and there was set pictures that was released and all this stuff and they came out and like, hey, don't do that. Like don't ruin the surprise. Like Ryan Reynolds came out and was like, also
crazy.
I want to Ryan Reynolds was not on my list for my celebrity crush. And I am an upset about myself for not saying him.
I'm surprised he wasn't on like the higher end of that list anyways.
But yes, like they came out and posted like, hey, don't share set photos because obviously like they film out in public, people show it.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Hugh Jackman's going to be in it, but like
Huge
there was a couple of things that were like meant to be secrets that were shown, and it
Yeah.
was like, oh, that kind of sucks.
Yeah. Well, they do
but
that all the
comes out.
time.
That comes out like July, I think, this year.
Well, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's so soon.
it got put off for a while because of the strike.
Oh
'Cause
yeah,
they were
everyone
filming-
was put
Oh,
on.
everything was off. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I think there's a lot of good movies coming out this year.
I want to see Godzilla -1. That is one
I have never seen a Godzilla movie in my life.
Oh my god. I prefer the originals. Like the 60s, 70s. Like those
Yeah,
ones are
I've never seen a Godzilla movie.
I like them all mostly. Some of them like they don't really like play into the part of Godzilla if that makes any sense. There's like
Beetlejuice 2?
yeah. Apparently
Is
they're
that
bringing,
actually happening?
yes, and they're bringing Winona Ryder as like an aunt or something. And And then I think it's the girl who plays Wednesday.
Jenna Ortega.
Yeah, she's the.
Because I know they had talked about that for the longest time, but I didn't know if it was actually going to be.
I feel like it's not gonna be the same because like, isn't the guy who played Beetlejuice dead?
No.
he's not?
Michael Keaton's coming back for it too.
Oh, is he? It's gonna be an old Beetlejuice.
Michael Keaton looks the same now as he did back then. So
You sure?
he's just an old man in general.
I don't even know what he looks like, for being honest. Michael, don't leave me here. Michael.
Gregory.
Vanessa.
God, that game. I don't even want to get on the topic of that. But yeah.
But yeah, he was
I
35.
forgot he was Batman.
Batman. Batman.
We've been talking for an hour.
That might be copyrighted.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I don't know when this is probably about Saturday. Every other Saturday. Well, not every other Saturday. Every Saturday I feel like we can do.
Probably.
We are available on all streaming platforms as of now.
Yeah.
Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Spotify, and then obviously YouTube. So I think that was good. Good talk.